In this monthly horoscope, we'll cover Taurus star sign. If you'll like this video, please give it like. And if you're interested in getting free personalized astrology report, please check the link in the video description below. Please also subscribe to this channel to receive free weekly and monthly horoscopes. Let's start with Taurus monthly horoscope. Your judgment planet Venus is retrograde in Gemini up until the 25th. Which implies it's providing the impression of moving backward in the heavens. This is a time for reflection and revision instead of steaming forwards. Often, this coincides with hold-ups or aggravation, specifically around cash. It may help to reflect May-June 2012 when Venus was retrograde in this same sector of your zodiac to see if any patterns emerge. Gemini is the star sign that rules your cash and individual values. While Venus is on go sluggish, this is the perfect chance for a review of your financial resources. A self-audit or a rethink of your individual abilities. If you're feeling underestimated or unvalidated either economically or personally, you may desire or require to pull away for a while. Yet, as Gemini is one of the air signs, keep the lines of communication open. Speak with other people, request for advice, learn relevant details to your current circumstance. Beware who you rely on during this period. Mars is presently in Pisces and your friendship and group sector. On the 3rd, Venus and Mars clash in the heavens. Therefore, you may find yourself at odds with someone close or not appreciate a good friend's pushy attitude. Neptune remains in Pisces too, so there's a style of subterfuge, deceit, or impression. Keep your wits about you and do not be easily fooled. Tap into your earthy Taurus good sense. Also, make sure that you don't get involved in a good friend's dramas this month. Somebody may be really upset, however you might still find yourself getting pulled in. Neptune's a boundless planet and in some cases, you end up feeling overloaded or overwhelmed. A brand new eclipse cycle starts this month cutting across the Gemini-Sagittarius axis of your horoscope, and is active up until December 2021. The full moon or lunar eclipse takes place on the 5th in Sagittarius. This is the sector of your horoscope judgment, joint finances and cash that's shared with others or invested, owed. Things can emerge throughout an eclipse that has been concealed, which produce unexpected change. This could be an important eclipse for you as your planet Venus is already flagging up cash problems, or an absence of self-value or self-respect that requires resolving. Being a Taurus, you're the indication related to cash and all that money represents. Whether for you it's power, pleasure, indulgence, security, wealth, or freedom. This eclipse cycle is the time to re-evaluate money and what it indicates to you. Whether you need to earn more, pay off financial obligation, or choose what to do with your money. It's difficult astrology, however it does show where your priorities lie. Gemini and Sagittarius are two of the mutable indications, versatile and versatile. There might be a theme of duality, two tasks, or a part-time occupation or money earner. Knowledge is key to your success, specifically if you're up against the authorities or fighting for your rights. Use Venus's switch on the 25th to state your case and see what emerges from the depths, or confusion. This is often a time when new details come to light that can be practical. Yet, before jumping wildly into something new, it's important to note that Mercury turns retrograde this month on the 18th and just turns direct on July 12th. As your planet Venus remains in Mercury's star sign, Gemini, the two aspects are linked. You might require to wait longer to get new plans or ideas moving. Mercury turns retrograde in Cancer and your communication sector. For that reason, this could be a double whammy of interaction turmoil for you. Certainly, you're smart to get crucial correspondence backed up. And double-check types and applications before Mercury swings into reverse mode on the 18th. An essential feature of Mercury retrograde is not to take anything for granted. Examine and recheck that things are progressing, even if it's sluggish progress. Mercury retrograde is a timeless duration to sit back and do less not more. Take yourself out of your everyday environment, shift your perspective and take a fresh look at life. Know your allies and get the right people in your corner. In addition, talk things through and express your sensations, even if answers do not come quickly. When Mercury's on go slow, there can be misconceptions or mistruths. Do not think whatever you hear and be open-minded. One of the very best methods to utilize the Mercury retrograde stage is to take a holiday or trip. You might discover that you can't get to the place you want this month. But you discover that where you end up is where you were implied to be all along. The new moon on the 21st, the day of the solstice, is a solar eclipse and falls at 0 degrees Cancer. Cancer rules your brother or sisters and neighbors, your regional neighborhood. This could be a key duration for several of these relationships in your life. Eclipses bring change and move the characteristics. If a community centers under threat, for example, think about how you can play a critical role. If you're fretted about a brother or sister or neighbor, act out of kindness. Not everybody's behavior is going to be impeccable this month. But that does not suggest you can't be a good example for others. The Cancer-Capricorn eclipse cycle started in July 2018, and finishes next month, July 2020. For you, it's had to do with living close to home, changes around commuting, communication, neighborhood. It's also been about study and education, discovering and understanding, travel too. Make time to consider what you've found out and acknowledge where more modification may impend. The Jupiter-Pluto conjunction on the 30th could be pertinent in this respect. You either choose to take a risk and book a journey, vacation, or course. Or alternatively, you let go of your plans. We hope that you liked this video. If yes, please give it like. And don't forget to get your personalized astrology report today by following a link in the video description below. And subscribe to receive free weekly and monthly horoscopes. Thank you for attention, see you next time.